What's up, guys? Max and Tara here, and if you're unfamiliar, it's Shark Week.
Happy Shark Week.
Shark Week. Jawsome. But yeah, so it's Shark Week. Revision 3, we got bought by the Discovery Channel, so we no longer can take Shark Week off as a religious observance, and instead we have to report on sharks. And we're gonna do this sooner. Kirk Hamilton over at Kotaku basically took our totally original idea for best sharks in video games, and he did it first. So we're coming for you, Kirk, with our shark lawyers. But in the meantime, we have our top 5 favorite coolest sharks in video games. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna say Neptune from Resident Evil 0, who's just like, they're like, what if we had a great white shark and we injected it with the T-virus? Why is that a good idea?
Why not? It's Resident Evil.
That's like the worst. They're like the worst scientists. They're just like, oh, hey, what's a scary animal? Let's fill it with the scary venom for the thing.
Yeah. The only thing scarier than an actual shark is the possibility of a shark also. And that's why shark tanks are so terrifying.
They could even just be regular tanks.
There could be nothing in there. I'd rather see a real shark than not know if there was one.
In a perfect world, a shark tank would be a vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Which leads us to pick number 4, which is Echo the Dolphin. We can't have a list about sharks without the best underwater game ever. I'm not talking about that weird 3D one that they made for the Dreamcast. Dolphins in 3D gets a little too real for me, but they had the open ocean level in the original Echo the Dolphin for Sega Genesis, and you basically just dive into an open ocean full of sharks. The funny thing is that you could go on full speed through one specific part of that area and completely avoid every single shark.
Sharks are very dumb compared to the dolphins. And fun fact, as a child, I was actually very dumb too, and I spent most of 3rd grade thinking that Echo the Dolphin was actually a game about a shark.
You know, I never
It's called Echo the Dolphin.
I never owned Echo the Dolphin, but I think I rented it from Funkoland like 20 times. So I probably bought about 10 copies all
Okay,
told.
that's fair. It's a pretty good game. Another good game, Arkham City, with the Batman. And now you think Batman usually fights, fights some super villains, and one of the main supervillains in nature is the shark, which is probably why the Penguin decided to have a shark just swimming around in his level where you've got to pull rafts around, and it's sort of tedious, and it's kind of like the Killer Croc one from the first one. You have to be very quiet because you'll wake up the shark and he'll bite you. But if you do it right, you get to punch the shark in the face, and really there's not a whole lot more satisfying in anything. Life in general than Batman punching a shark in the face. So
that's true. When a shark pops out at you, I immediately get the instinct to just want to punch it in the face. And it came out like scary. It was like deep blue sea style.
I soiled so many pairs of pants during that scene just because I am scared of them.
Speaking of terrifying sharks, probably the most terrifying example is Crisis. So the original Crisis, in order to prevent people from swimming out too far, they created these invisible borders that are just sharks that will come and eat you. And it's so creepy because you'll be in the water and you'll slowly see them fading in from the background. And sometimes there'll be multiple ones, and sometimes a glitch in the game will cause the sharks to follow you on land and then just move around like wizards on the tips of their noses.
Wizards don't do that.
No.
But that's
Evil
scary
sharks do.
because you've got like the nano suit and you've got machine guns and you can do really cool stuff, and the sharks, they still come for you. That's some scary business. The number 1 shark in gaming is because it's not scary, and that's because it's the Game Shark, which is like the Game Genie of the 80s, which granted you magic life and wishes. But in the 90s, we realized that genies were lame and not extreme, so we switched it to Game Sharks, because sharks are cool. So the Game Shark was the only shark that granted you life instead of taking it away. Yeah, it was not actually a game, but it was a cheat code machine, which is cool.
I miss the Game Genie.
Can
our next list be top 5 genies?
Top 5 genies? Maybe for Genie
Latin.
Week. So this was our top 5 sharks in gaming for Shark Week, because we work for the Discovery Channel, unlike Kirk Hamilton from Kotaku, who does not. We're sending our shark lawyers
and
for
Kirk is
you.
a stupid name also.
They have little briefcases full of chum. That's what our shark lawyers look like. Anyway, if you want more sharks, go check out Kirk's list, because he's actually got every shark in gaming ever on there. Yeah, by all means, let us know what we forgot in the comments below, and we will start shark-related arguments with you. Sharkuments, if you will. And tell us how jawsome or jawful our list was, preferably using some shark-related puns.
No, stop with the puns already.
What is? Are you up to your gills with it?
That's enough.
Are we finished? We'll see you guys around.